Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 197. Thank you so much for joining in today. We are just 3 meetings away to complete our 200 sessions. It is a success without any doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, today word of the day is deplore. It's a verb, so use if you want to use. And today we don't have a timer as usual. You need to manage your time by yourself. We are going to speak for 1 minute at least and maximum 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Manage your take in between this much time. Today our host, our topics master is our become regular member of Global Impromptu Speaking session. He is from Sri Lanka. His name is Arshad Nizam. Thank you so much, Arshad, for accepting this role. Let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Arshad Nizam to take over the session. Best of luck and over to you.
Thank you very much, DTM Amjad, and good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Arshad Nizam from District 82, Sri Lanka. We will also be having a timer today. Toastmaster Kumudu Kannangara will be playing the timer's role. Toastmaster Kumudu, can you share the screen so that it makes the audience aware of the slides? So in terms of today's topics, I've chosen topics from different backgrounds. It could be from movie characters, quotations from great authors, from leaders, and even cartoon characters, so that we all are connected. Timer, are you all set?
Yes, DTM Arshad.
Fantastic. Would you like to share your screen before we start with our first speaker?
Give me 1 second. Can I give permission to share my screen?
Okay, DTM Amjad Ali, sir, will we be able to?
Muthu, can you not use the virtual backgrounds?
Yeah, please, I can give you the access, but the thing is, I would appreciate if you don't share the screen because this will be disturbing the recording. We are recording this session and it's going to be uploaded later.
Understood.
I appreciate your understanding.
Super. Kumudu, can we share the screen? Sorry, apologies, use the virtual background option.
Yes, I can. Again, I have to upload that color.
You can use props if you have any 3 colors, papers.
Search green color on the Google, you will find it red and all. You use it.
Since our participants are joining, let us begin the segment. So our first speaker, until Toastmaster Kumudu, our timer officially sets our background and starts the role. Our first speaker would be Toastmaster Umar Farooq Awan. So are you ready?
Oh, after the topic, I'll be ready.
After the topic?
After I see the topic, it depends on that.
Okay. Your topic is quite an interesting topic. The topic is empty vessels make the most noises. This is a Kashmiri proverb. Empty vessels make the most noises.
Okay. Idle mind is a devil's workshop. Empty vessels make the most noise. That's so true. It's all about what you are going to say. It's all about speaking from your experiences. People may have a lot of knowledge. People may have so many things to share. When to speak and when to not to speak. It's all about wisdom and your experience that you have gone through. Lot of people will talk about many things. I can do this, but are they actually doing it They are just making noises. And noises are all the causing the disturbance in your life. So such people, those who don't practically do things, just say the things to words and all those, but not leading by example and living the life of action, are all the people who are making noises. You have to make noise not just by words, you have to follow your own lead. They say actions speak louder than words. Let your action make some noise. And what kind of actions you should be making noise, that's up to you. So what you put into that vessel, that is the person that you are. If it is positivity, your positive actions will come out. If it is negativity, negative actions will come out. So it's you who decides what wolf you are feeding, the good wolf or the bad wolf inside you. So whichever wolf you are feeding, that wolf will howl, make some noise, and cause disturbance in your own life and the people that are around you. So it's up to you what you want to listen to, which wolf you want to follow. So you want to die as an empty vessel, or you want to fill yourself with positivity and goodness. Always listen to your good wolf inside you and follow your soul. Over to you, Dr. First. What happened?
Our next speaker. According to the order, it's Bhavana. Bhavana, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. You're Gavilia Bhavana, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bhavana, your topic is from the cartoon movie, which is Frozen. Okay. This is a quote from the snowman in Frozen. Your topic is Gavilia Bhavana. Some people are worth melting for. Some people are worth melting for. Gavilia Bhavana.
Yes. My topic, good evening to everyone present here. My topic is some people are worth melting. That is so true. There are just these so important people in your life. To me, it's my parents, my family, my best friends. They are they are some of the most important people in my life. And those people, I would say, are the people that are worth fighting for, or are worth, risking. Is worth risking your life, or something like that. Is worth doing something wrong for, because it's like they are such important people, and they've done so much for you, and you know that when you do something, it's going to be paid back. And not o- and even if you do know that, you don't expect it. You don't expect it to be paid back. You expect you do this because you love that person. So for that reason, I say some people are definitely worth helping. Thank
Thank you, Bhavana.
To your mouth.
Very nice interpretation. Next, our next speaker. According to the order, it's Toastmaster Sherman Pires. Sir, are you ready?
Yes, Mr. Ashad.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, your topic is it's a quotation from a book named Nectar in a Seed. Okay. Your topic is bend like grass, that you do not break. Toastmaster Sherman, bend like grass that you do not break.
Can you put it into chat?
I'm listening to you.
Yeah. Bend like grass that you don't break. Yeah, Mr. Table Topic Master and Global Friends. Maybe the grass bends are very, I can say, very soft, and better handle the people, soft people, or subtle things very strategically or very smoothly. And some people are very soft, and if you say a small thing also, they will dishearten. So people like that handle very carefully, and they are very sensitive people, I can say. According to the message I got it, sensitive people are very good in very conscious mind, and they are, even small thing happens, they can react, and some are very fast in reacting also, sensitive people. So you have to be like in this situation, the people like react, and it says don't look at news and don't see what's happening around the world during this pandemic era. You have to think about the positive things, and also do some meditation, and don't think about the what's happening around you. Just stay safe and play your area very well, and try to help others. And even the sensitive people also, if you try to help, people are passing very turbulent situations some families are facing, and because of all these things, you have to be like melting ice. Your heart like melting and supporting them, and then the sensitive people also can be a little bit strong, like they can face their challenges, what they are day-to-day facing. Over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sherman. Thanks for that interpretation. It has different interpretations, and this is also a great one. Well done, sir. Moving on, I would like to invite Toastmaster Naveen Harwal. Sir, are you there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Good evening. I'm there.
Good evening. Let me pronounce your topic and share it on the WhatsApp. Apologies, on the Zoom chat as well. Your topic is aspire to inspire before you expire. Aspire to inspire before you expire.
Fellow Toastmasters and dear friends, Oscar Wilde has once written, that the best thing to do with a good advice is to pass it on. It is seldom of use to anyone. So friends, of course, you should inspire, but everyone, and you should be inspired yourself. But the thing is, you should not worry that is whether you're going to expire or not going to expire. Of course, it is an innate feature or innate quality in a man to be self-resilient and to inspire himself and to always live positively, because positivity is something which generates new results. Ever since humankind has learned the art of patience, and he has learned to basically till the soil to reap the benefits of any harvest, the postponement of gratification has become the basis of our civilization. So friends, keep patience, and of course, you have to have this quality of self-developing, and of course to learn new things each and every day. be inspirational by nature. And of course, today being the Teachers' Day in India, of course, be associated with right people, with the right mindset, and with right attitude. And of course, you will inspire others by your actions and who you are. And of course, don't worry about when you're going to expire and when you're not going to expire, because inspirational is something which leaves a legacy not only for you but even for the posterity. And we can see today that even the works of our forefathers are something, or the values that they left are something which we still live by, and they will be continued over and over. Now let me give you a small example. That is, today we still follow the same roots and traditions which were inspired or inculcated within us by our great mentors, by our great teachers, or great people whom we were inspired with. So of course, any inspiration doesn't have any expiry date. It is upon us on how we want to imbibe by it. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Naveen Parwal. Well done on a great job. Our next speaker would be Toastmaster Sunita. Ma'am, are you good to take the next topic? Fantastic. Your topic is from J.K. Rowling, from her book Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Your topic is, we are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. We are only strong as we are united, as weak we are divided. Let me also show it on the chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Good day, good evening to all the Global Impromptu family members. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. This reminds me of such a story which, I mean, all of us have learned when we were children. I don't know whether it is such still, it is Panchatantra, I think, where they tell you about an old man calling his children to the bed and giving them one stick and telling them to break it and put them all together as a bundle and try to break it, will not happen. So this is something we learn as a child, that you stay together, a family which stays together, a group which stays together is difficult to break. So, but how much do we practice it? We are all ready to break ourselves into groups depending on color, religion, race, caste. It is so sad. Imagine if we had a country without boundaries, if we had, the whole world was one and we didn't have to think like this. But that's not the way we are. No matter, somebody the other day said, history has not taught us anything. Very, very true. History has not taught us. We are still trying to show that we are superior to the others. And we just don't realize that if we all stayed together, this world would have been such a good place, better place to live in. So basically what we need to teach, and I think the younger generation seems to have understood it much better. They seem to be looking beyond race, religion, and hopefully in the years to come, the world will definitely be a better place because they are going to be together, the new generation, and they will stay together and fight all the problems together. Over to you, Toastmaster Arshad.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Beautifully interpreted and then was contextual as well. Well done. A big round of applause. Our next speaker, Toastmaster Geeta Kashyap. Would you like to take the topic?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Toastmaster Geeta, your topic is a quote from Dennis Leary. The topic is, crisis doesn't create character, it reveals it. Crisis doesn't create character, it reveals it. Toastmaster Geeta Kashyap.
Thank you so much. Crisis does not create character. It is during the crisis that we are able to judge a person. It is during the difficult times that we can understand who will be by my side. Because during the good times, everybody is there with you. You love to enjoy together. You want to party, a small little event in your house, and you celebrate it together. But when there is crisis, when there is difficulty, everybody runs away from you. Nobody wants to come close to you. So this is the time when you can judge a person. Now, even during the COVID time, see, it has taught us so much. We have learned to appreciate our workers. We have learned during the COVID time when we were not, when during the lockdown, when the workers were not allowed to come to our places. What happened was we learned to do our own work. And when we were doing that work, we realized how important they are in our life, how much of work they are doing for us. Otherwise, we would keep cribbing and blaming them for every little thing. Why did you take a leave? I have such urgent work. But only during the crisis, during the difficult time, we realized how important we are to each other. They need us and we need them. So let us learn. And people who are by your side during the difficult times, people who are there with you during your crisis, they are your true friends. A friend in need is a friend indeed, they say. So with that, I give you back to the table topic master.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Geeta. That also has a different interpretation, but your point of view was beautiful. Thank you so much. Well done on a great job. Also, our next speaker, Toastmaster Anurag Srivatsawa. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yeah, Anurag Shrivastava.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Anurag. Your topic is from the very famous character from Batman, the Dark Knight series, from the Joker. Toastmaster Anurag, we all are bad in someone's story. We all are bad in someone's story. Toastmaster Anurag.
Are you writing in the chat box?
Yes, sir. Done.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. We are all taught that we have to be a good person. And most of the time, the characters which we follow from our epics or from the books, they all teach us to be a good person. But many times it happens that we are not as good as we should be. And this way or that way, we become bad person. So I would like to share a story that few years ago in my neighborhood, there was a family and they have very good reputation in the society that they are very gentle and they are always good to others. But one day what happened that there was one of my pet, that is we had a puppy. So he went to his house and then what they did, they caught it and they kept hold of it. And we were trying to search our puppy, but we were not able to find it. Even for days, say it took around 2 days time that we were so much searching that puppy, but we were not able to get. And finally, we came to know through some tips that in that house, our puppy has been cased. So you can see that there are people who pretend to be good, or maybe most of the time they are good. But yes, sometime in some other story, they may be bad. So this is not the alone case. There may be many more cases in every one of lives. And I think it is not actually it is in human natures that we can sometimes become bad because of any reason. For our own pursuits or for our own wishes, we turn out to be bad. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anurag. Beautiful interpretation. Well done. So, next up, can we have Toastmaster Prashant Kumar?
Yes,
So, okay,
I'm here, Arshad.
fantastic.
Go ahead.
Okay, your topic is these are the words of Lord Buddha, which is documented in Dhammapada. One self is one's own protector. One self is one's own protector. Toastmaster Prashant Kumar. I shall put this on the chat as well.
Okay. Thank you, Arshad, for such a nice topic. And greetings to all my global improve partners. For me, oneself is the one's own protector. I am very much aligned to this topic. So if we talk about our general life, how we can relate with the things how we are relate to the things is going around our society and our cases. So lots of things are not in our hand, and either mentally or either physically, but we can survive. We can think how to survive even in our daily life or either in the future planning with the right alignment of the thought process. If as per my sense, there is physical being and the mental well-being. So if we are both physically and mentally aligned, then we are able to be anything. We can do anything and we can achieve whatever we want in our life. Till the time if are mentally not aligned, so it's a very nowadays in the this world, with the lots of peer pressure, we are thinking we are not achieve so many things at the same time, and it gives some kind of immense pressure on us ki, oh, I'm a failure. But at the same time, with our mental well-being, we can protect ourselves from whatever the things is going around our society. So that's I'm very much aligned to, if you want to live better, so it's my recommendation to everyone. First, we have to be strong enough by mentally and the same time physically. In whatever circumstances we can survive and we can come through with uh, with this thought process. Over to you, Asad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Prashant. Beautifully done. At the end of the day, we all are responsible for ourselves. Well done, sir. Next, I would like to request DTM Naren. So are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Is there any echo?
There is an echo.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm just trying to think.
Okay, sir.
Now, can you hear me?
Now it's perfect. Now it's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Your topic is from the world famous series, I would say the cartoon movie that we all love, The Lion King. Your topic is change is good. These are the words of Rafiki from The Lion King. DTM Naren, change is good. Change is good, DTM Naren.
It was in the year 2020. Everybody went through a global lockdown, and I also was confined to 4 hours to 9 hours per day to 14 hours to 15 hours to even 16 hours per day. This was a change which I did not take, but the company or the circumstances or the environment made me to work so. Initially, people around were like, why are you working for 16 hours? It is not good for your health. It is not the way we should work. You should work only for the money that you get. 1 year later, coming to present situation in 2021, the work that I did in 2020, the work that I did for 16 hours landed me an opportunity to become project manager for 2 projects simultaneously. This by itself, I believe, is an achievement. So when you're put in a situation where you don't know what is happening, but then it extracts most of your energy out of you and you're still cribbing about what you're doing, I believe then you're going the right direction, because that is change. So ladies and gentlemen, when you're trying to do something and when it is not happening the right way, we either learn or we grow. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, DTM Naren. Great thoughts and great insight this evening. Our 10th speaker for this evening, could I have Pratyush Gupta? Toastmaster Pratyush, are you there?
Yes, tabletop master. Good evening.
Oh, fantastic. Good evening, sir. Your topic is the words of George Washington. I have different people giving me quotes for this evening, and I have George Washington for you. True friendship is a plant of slow growth. True friendship is a plant of slow growth. George Washington quote. And Toastmaster Pratyush, over to you.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. That is why it is very much necessary to understand who is a friend and who is a true friend. We can call anyone our friend. I can call each and everybody present in this podium my friend. But to figure out a true friend is a time-consuming and a very slow process. I will like to give example of this fraternity that I have joined in 2020 November. I have met some Toastmasters in this fraternity, and after that I have also met some of my good mentors who have helped me in this journey. But some days ago, this Thursday, something went wrong, and one of my neighbor's workshop, that is his manufacturing unit, got burned, and I was very busy. My club was conducting moments of truth, and when the vice president education called me, I was unable to pick the call. Next morning, I just said that what happened. When the president of the club came to know about that, he called me. A Toastmaster was not talking to me at that time. A friend was talking to me at that time. And I understood that this man is helped me to grow in my journey, not only as a Toastmaster, but also as a very good human being. And in this way, I figured out that if I stay in touch with this person, he will slowly and silently help me to become a good human being. And this is how a true friend will help all of us grow slowly and silently. Back to you, tabletop.
Thank you very much, sir, because friendship is for life and it needs time to process. Well done. Beautiful interpretation. Next, I would like to give the opportunity to Samriddhi. Are you there with us? Gavelia Samriddhi. Until Samriddhi returns, I would like to give the opportunity to Naveed Siddiqui. Naveed, are you there?
Hello, am I audible?
Okay, so let's start with Samriddhi and then let's go to Naveed. All good? Yes, Samriddhi, you're audible. Can I pronounce the topic now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Your topic is from the cartoon series, the book Alice in the Wonderland. Your topic is, if you don't think, then you should not talk. If you don't think, then you should not talk. Gavilia Samriddhi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arshad, for the great topic. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and of course, my dear guests. So the topic given to me is, if you don't think, then you shouldn't talk. And I feel like all of us have experienced that one person in our life who just talks without thinking first and says anything they want. And most of the time, it doesn't even make sense. And most of the time, sometimes it's actually quite rude to say. And they call themselves straightforward or something, but most of the time, it's just mindless thinking. They don't even think before they speak, they don't understand the situation fully, and they just say whatever's on their mind. And I feel like that's not the right way. You shouldn't do that, of course. You should understand, you should read the situation first before you speak anything about it. You shouldn't just know the half information and just go on about it. You should actually like consider all the perspectives. You should know the full story before speaking. And I feel like almost every one of us has done this at least once. I admit I've done it. And honestly, after that, I've even regretted it because, of course, sometimes it comes off as very rude. And I'd say I'm straightforward now, but that wasn't straightforward. That was just mindless thinking, mindless talking. And well, it's fine to do it once because after that, if you learn your lesson from it, that's fine. And, it's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. So if you've done it and you did learn from it, it's fine. But if you haven't learned from it, you should better. So yeah, thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster Arshad.
Thank you very much, Samriddhi. And we all have been there at one point where we just jumped the gun and either hurt someone or been a joke in the room. So well done, beautiful interpretation. Next, we will move to Naveed Siddiqui. Naveed, your topic is an interesting topic, which will make people hungry as well. If you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader, sell ice cream. These are the words of Steve Jobs. If you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader, sell ice cream. Naveed Siddiqui.
Thank you very much, Table Topping Master, and good evening to all of you. My topic for today is, if you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader, sell ice cream. What a true quotation from Steve Jobs. Yes, if you want to be a leader, I have many examples like of my boss. Because if my boss would make me happy in terms of not giving me many tasks, because getting many tasks is the job of boss.
I believe we lost Naveed. Until Naveed returns, let's move on to our next speaker. We've got Alligator who volunteered. Oh, okay, Naveed is back. Naveed.
Make us happy. And on the other side, if we want to be happy from both sides, we want to
You are not audible.
make
believe we've lost Naveed. Let's move to our next speaker who is volunteered. We have Toastmaster Ali Makori. Ali, are you there with us? And
yes,
he
I
is,
am.
oh,
Can you hear me?
fantastic. Yes, I can, sir. Clear, crystal clear. Let me give you your topic. Your topic is based on friendship. In the cookie of life, friends are the chocolate chip cookies. In the cookie of life, friends are the chocolate chip cookies. Toastmaster Ali.
The best of the best cookies are the chocolate cookie type. It goes without saying that a plain cookie is a cookie still, but not so interesting to bite into. How wonderful it is when you have that little extra. You can trudge on through life without friends, but it will be without flavor as well. When you have friends, genuine friends standing by you, your life becomes sweeter, it becomes richer, it becomes more of an experience and a lot more enjoyable to live through. Why is it that we are here Toastmasters? And why is it that we form coalitions and associations and find ways to come together and to do things together when we could each perform and do things alone? It's because there is always that extra that you get when you connect with others. Man is gregarious. We are social beings. None of us is an island. And if we try, then you get into mental anguish. You get into emotional problems. You need connection. Right from birth, you are looking for connection to another human. Go cultivate your friendships. Cherish them. If they are friends that you have not talked to, it has been found that the regrets that most people have, and sadly, especially men, is that they never maintained the connections with their friends. That is what they confess on their deathbeds. They wish they had kept those relationships warm. They had talked to them more frequently. Do you want to regret that? God forbid, if your life comes to an end, you want to maintain your friendships. Let your life indeed be peppered with friends like the chocolate bits in the chocolate cookie. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ali, or rather Alligator. Beautifully done. Different way of looking at it. Next, we have Toastmaster Vinay D. Maheshwar. Toastmaster Vinay, can we have you as our next speaker, as the 14th speaker for this evening? Okay, until Toastmaster Vinay returns. Toastmaster Viba, can we have you, Viba Bharti?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we will give you the next topic. Your topic is from a cartoon character. This is the genie from the Walt Disney series of cartoons, The Return of Jafar. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Toastmaster Viba Bharti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arshad, for this beautiful topic. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the global impromptu family members. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Memories are not made in one day. It takes a long time, many days, many years, maybe uncountable time. So I will say today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. I agree with this point to some extent. Memories are accumulated experiences which we can collect. We can, memories are accumulated experience. Whatever we spend, means whoever we spend our time with, whether they are our friends, they are our teachers, they are our cousins, or anybody who may be strangers. It doesn't mean that we have lost something. We have gained something, good or bad. There are only two types of experiences in our life. Good will give us immense pleasure, but bad will give us lesson. And one day we will learn from it, and maybe we can become a better member from experiencing that moment. So once, yeah, I think the time is not there's short of time, no problem. So if we do something good this time, it will be counted as a good memory, and if we do something bad, it will be counted as a bad memory. So memories are there, they should be good rather than bad. So there are many memories in my life. I will share next time. So there are many people, there are many needy people. If you give them nothing, only if you share your thoughts, if you give a piece of candy, he or she will be happy much, and that pleasure will you never find in your life in anywhere, where the people who was suffering from the crisis and he or she is getting a piece of candy or a moment you share, and the happiness you give, you will never find anywhere in this world. So thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Biba. Beautifully done. And today, your speech in today's meeting also a memory for tomorrow. Well done, beautifully done. Next up, can we have Kamal Malik? Toastmaster Kamal, are you there? Can we have you as the next speaker?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Great. Toastmaster Kamal, your topic is from a gymnast. Let me share the topic. Your topic is the words of Misty Copeland. She's a very famous gymnast who performed in Olympics. Start unknown, finish unforgettable. Start unknown, finish unforgettable. Toastmaster Kamal Malik.
Thank you so much for this wonderful topic, table topic master. Start unknown, finish unforgettable. So, yeah. So when we start, we are unknown. Whatever the work we start, we are unknown. I want to share a example of Sachin Tendulkar. When he started his career, when he played his first match, the players of other opponent's team, they called him, they teased him, right? So it was his unknown journey. At that time, they teased him. But when he played his last match in Wankhede Stadium, those players called him, here comes the god of cricket. So this is the things which we have to keep in mind, where whatever the works we are starting, put your all efforts in it, and do not think about anything. Put your all your hard works in the work, and someday, who know, you will be unforgettable to the world. Yes, this is from my end. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Kamal. Beautifully done. You brought in some beautiful thoughts from Sachin Tendulkar, beautifully done from cricket. Well done. Next up, can we have Toastmaster Sujit? Toastmaster Sujit, are you there? We can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me? It's better, I guess.
Now I can. Now I can. Perfect. So your topic is first compose yourself, then orchestrate your life. First compose yourself, then orchestrate your life. Let me share it on the chat.
First orchestrate, compose yourself, and then orchestrate your life. So basically, what topic I completely agree with the topic. It's critical that first we have the calm and composure of our mind, then you can take the right decision to kind of design your life, what you are expecting, what you are kind of planning it to be. If you are kind of stressed, if you are kind of experiencing tumult in life, you will not take a right decision. While at the same time, although the situation might be very challenging, but you are kind of calm and composed, of course, you can take a right decision. So I completely agree with you, Toastmaster Arshad.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sujit. Beautifully illustrated. Next up, can we have Toastmaster Rehana? Rehana, or it's Toastmaster Rehan. Do we have Toastmaster Rehana?
Yes, please. Hello.
Okay, can I give you the topic?
Okay.
Okay. In Toastmasters, we all have the rule book for our speech competitions. However, your quote is from Princess Diana. Your quotation goes by, I don't rule by the rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head. I don't go by the rule book. I lead from the heart and not the head. From Princess Diana. Over to you, Toastmaster Rehan.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. I don't go by the rule book. In fact, I don't have a rule book. And I don't trust my mind, so I don't lead from the head. Our mind changes like the wind change, so I won't encourage no one to lead from the mind. Lead from the heart, because that is where the true person is, the true human nature, our true character, our true personality. And when we rule from our hearts, we can't go wrong. And if you can sit and think of all those good leaders that would have gone before us, think about their life, and you will see that they too rule from the heart. Those ones that are etched in our memories, they too rule from the heart. Just like Princess Diana, she was the princess of the heart of the people. Why? Because she ruled from the heart. It is important that we remember this as we go through life. Our heart is who we are. It never changed. And the Creator, when He created us that way. And when we rule from our hearts, we do good. Even when it may not seem like the best we're doing at the point of time, it is the best. It benefits people. It persons gain from us. We become givers when we rule from our hearts. So if you have a rule book, I'm sorry, you need to get rid of it, because life changes every day. People change every day. We make mistakes every day. We're supposed to be able to forgive. And rule books, it doesn't have anything about forgiveness. Our minds, it go based on how we feel. So if we're going to make something of ourselves and if we're going to impact the world and become somebody, we need to rule from our hearts at all time. I support Princess Diane in that quote, and I respect all the leaders that have gone before me that ruled from their hearts, because ruling from your heart is the way to go, especially in this age. Table topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rehana. Beautifully said. And we shall rule with our heart. But when it comes to speech contest, let's follow the rule book. Moving on, can I please invite Toastmaster Vinay? Toastmaster Vinay, are you there? Cool. Since he's not responding, let's move to Saurabh. Toastmaster Saurabh Jarial, are you there with
Yeah, topic
us?
master, I'm here.
Fantastic. I am going, after we spoke of Diana, now let's speak about Snow White. You have a quote from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and this is a verdict from the one of the dwarfs. You're never too old to be young. You're never too old to be young. Toastmaster Saurabh Jarea.
Topic master, my dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. You're never too old to be young. Well, how many of you believe that they have not crossed 20 years of age, but they are just 20 years old with some years of additional experience? I believe many of us might be believing this particular quote. And you know what? I have personally seen a person in my life who taught me that no matter what your age is, you can never forget your childhood and can ever be young. And that person was my grandmother. Since my childhood, I have seen her as a person who had lived her life to the fullest. Whether it comes to the food she loved to eat, whether it comes to watching TV serials, doing exercises, and a lot more things, she never compromised anything. Eventually, many of the times, me and my family members would stop her from doing these things and say, "Grandma, you're too old for doing this. You should not eat this. You should not eat that. You should maintain your health." And there would come only a simple reply that, "Son, if I didn't live my life now, when will I?" And that was the saying she continued till her last breath. When she died, we were sad and upset, but at the same time, there was joy in our heart that our grandmother broke all the rules of being old. She never compromised with her age. She never thought that she's too old for doing these things, to enjoying her life. Never did. And that particular thing taught me a lot more things. That sorrow, death can tackle you anytime, but it is you who needs to decide whether you are ready to accept your defeat from your age, or you're ready to cross the boundaries to live your life to the fullest, so that anyone who can see you can say, "That man is someone I see is still young by his heart." Thank you, and over to the topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Saurabh. Beautifully said. At the end of the day, it is our choices in life, and we need to live our life to the fullest. And there's a lot that we learn from our grandparents. Excellently done. Well done. Next, I would like to give our topic to our timer, who timed almost 18 speakers. Toastmaster Kumudu, are you ready? Toastmaster Kumudu, from Snow White, we move to, okay, from Snow White, we move to the Indian legend, the celebrated Dr. Abdul Kalam. Your topic is, if you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun. If you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun. A quote from Dr. Abdul Kalam. Toastmaster Kumudu, over to you.
Uh, Thank you very much, Topic Master, and greetings to all my dear friends. In our life, we came into this world without nothing, unknown. But one day we will die with something. For that, throughout this period, we live with our friends, families, everyone. Within that, we want to shine. We want to do something to our friends, our society. Before that, we want to learn. What do I do? What can I do to them? That should be keep in our mind. Then we can shine. We can do something to others. If I don't have money or something in my hand, how can I give to someone? So I want to earn something before that. That's why I joined Toastmasters. Then I can learn something. Then I can share something with others. In Toastmasters, I learn every day the new things, the leadership, I improved my speaking ability, the communication skills, everything. After that, I can use that leadership skills at the office in my corporate world. It's the important thing, that the optimum usage that I'm taking from the Toastmasters. So I'm agree with that, the Topic Master. If I want to shine like sun, first I want to burn like sun. Over to you, Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Kumudu. Wishing you all the very best to burn like the sun. Moving on, can we please have, since Toastmaster Vinay has not responded to us, Toastmaster Vinay, are you there with us? Would you like to take the next topic? Okay, seems like he is challenged with an audio issue. Amjad sir, can we give you the next topic? Toastmaster Amjad. DTM Amjad, can we give you the topic? Are we all good?
Yes, sir, please. I'm ready.
Okay, fantastic. DTM Amjad, your topic is the words of an Indian writer. The writer is Munshi Premchand. Like timidity, bravery is also contagious. Like timidity, bravery is also contagious.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Like timidity, bravery is also contagious. I believe excess of everything is bad, whether it's timidity, bravery, kindness, or ruthlessness. Anything, if it's overdosed, is dangerous, it's contagious, it's bad for health, it's bad for society, it's bad for a person who is doing it. This is what my take is for this topic. That's why we always shift our moods. If it's good, we don't continue making it good. Sometimes we need a shift. We need a spice. We need pure coffee, so we can mix that mood. How much sweet you can eat at the same time, I don't think you want. But if you continue changing the flavor or the taste, you will continue eating or tasting the food. Exactly these habits applied in our life. So I don't think anything or any mood which is continued in one person's life that's preferred or that is actually in that person's favor. But if the moods are changing, good or bad does not matter, but making sure they are not harmful for the society, they're not harmful for the people who are right in front of you, who are experiencing with you, because at the end of the day, you are responsible human being in the society. So that's what I always try in my life. When I have to shout at my kids, I do it because that's the requirement of the time. I don't have to be kind all the time. I don't have to pretend, but I don't have to make my face straight all the time just to showcase that I'm very strong and very, a particular father who takes care of the kids. No, sometimes I have to love, I have to overboard my love. Sometimes I have to seriously state and cut short what I have to cut short. So, ladies and gentlemen, I completely agree with the statement. Like timidity, bravery is also contagious. I conclude by saying overdose of everything is bad, be it kindness, be it being rude on any situation or on anybody. Back to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Amjad. Everything in life needs a limit. So beautifully said. And with that note, I thank all of you for speaking today. We had 20 speakers, and I had the opportunity of digging quotes from cartoon to stories from different backgrounds. So it was a beautiful experience. Thank you very much for inspiring. Over to you, sir. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Who would like to give a topic to Toastmaster Arshad? I mean, who is the brave one? Who is the timid one? Come on, come on.
Can I try?
All right, yeah. DTM Naren?
Yeah, yes. 1 minute, I'll just change.
Okay. Yeah. So, distinguished Toastmaster Arshad, hi. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you the topic. So, I'm an FN fanatic, and this is a quote from Sir Lewis Hamilton that he recently told, which is, winning is not a race, winning is a marathon. Winning is not a race, winning is a marathon. Distinguished Toastmaster Arshad.
Speaking of marathons and races, I indeed got inspired of what happened at the Paralympics and at Olympics. Speaking of Toastmasters, on 30th June 2021, I finished my service as an area director. When I look back, I thought I will not race against the numbers on the dashboard or maybe make the district director happy and be a star that one or a star this one. As an area director, you have goals to do. But the best part is, like you run in a marathon, you lose energy and you want to give up. There was that time for me during September, during January, and during March, when clubs that were doing really well wanted to close down. And new clubs that I was going to open, but due to the pandemic situation in Sri Lanka, I could not do it. However, winning is not a seasonal thing, it's an attitude. You need to have the winner's attitude. That is what I learned as a Toastmaster. I kept going. I had a team, and somehow we got it done. From chartering one club to making it 2 clubs, and also ending the dashboard with a president distinguished status within 9 months. It was not easy, but like you do in a marathon, you had a team. I had a team to work with me. A team as area council, as a team of members, and I was an unidentified member of all my clubs. I started off with 4 clubs and ended with 7 clubs. It was a different, relishing, rewarding experience as an area director. Like Sir Lewis Hamilton said, it is not, winning is just not a one-off thing. It is indeed a marathon. And that marathon, now I've taken a break from that marathon and I am focusing on a different destination because I want to improve myself as a speaker. That is why I am also here. So in life, we all need to choose what we need to do and plan it accordingly, because you never can end a victorious journey. A marathon is where you end it. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, TTM Naren. Appreciate it. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Arshad, for making this another successful show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we manage our shows. Please continue joining and keep participating and keep inspiring us. When you come, you of course hear your stories on a given topic, but we literally feel aspired, that we feel like, okay, keep listening to you. And for that, you have to continue joining us. We meet every Friday, every Sunday, and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. UAE time. Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together to thank our gentleman who took or managed the show today, Toastmaster Arshad Nizam from Sri Lanka. Appreciate it, man. Stay blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vested in me as a host of this meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.